Hey there, foodies! We all have an unhealthy food vice we have to face sooner or later. Whether it's chocolate, soft drinks, chips, or fast food. While we all have our guilty pleasures, some experts believe there are certain foods you need to cut out ASAP. In this video, we'll talk about some of the foods you should definitely stop eating. Does fat-reduced peanut butter make the list? What about French fries? Wait a second, I have to stop eating cheese? We'll talk about all this and more. Number 1. Processed cheese. We're kicking things off with one that's going to divide people. After all, there are some that eat cheese with every meal. Cheese, in moderation, is beneficial to your health. You just have to make sure you're eating it the right way. Processed cheese is essentially a well-engineered and mass-produced product intended to taste good at a low cost. It's not the same as fresh farm cheese. Dairy byproducts, emulsifiers, saturated vegetable oil, excess sodium, food coloring, preservatives, and sugar are largely found in processed cheese. These products are constructed with filler materials designed to provide a cheese-like appearance and texture. Experts suggest that you should stop feeding yourself and your family processed foods. Instead, go for a real cheese. It's crucial for you to check the labels to make sure your cheese contains dairy and only a few artificial components. Your cheese should be high in nutrients. A single slice should include the same amount as a glass of milk. Feta, mozzarella, cottage, and vegan dairy cheese are some healthy options you can try. Number 2. Reduced fat peanut butter. Many of us have been eating peanut butter since our early childhood, and there's no wonder. Peanut butter is an excellent source for protein and healthy fats. However, choosing a low-fat option can have certain disadvantages. Some manufactured peanut butters include dangerous chemicals along with lots of salt. Also, reduced fat peanut butter options frequently contain more sugar. If you're wondering what happens when brands cut fat in their peanut butter, here's the answer for you. They have to add other unhealthy components like sugar or corn syrup to compensate for the lack of taste. Suppose you're having a delicious PB&J sandwich for lunch. The extra sugar from the reduced fat peanut butter along with the sugar from the jelly and bread can give you way too many carbs in one sitting. This can result in elevated blood sugar levels and weight gain. Unfortunately, a large number of people still choose reduced fat peanut butter over the healthy kind. Number 3. Dairy-free coffee creamer. If you're a coffee lover, you definitely need to know this. Non-dairy creamers contain harmful hydrogenated oils. They should be eliminated from your diet right away. Powdered or non-dairy liquid creamers contain high fructose corn syrup. This can be harmful to the liver by raising liver fat. They also have artificial sweeteners, which have been related to a number of disorders, including gastrointestinal troubles. Research has linked high trans fat consumption to an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Several studies prove that hydrogenated vegetable oils are harmful to blood sugar regulation. Trans fats in hydrogenated vegetable oil have been shown to cause inflammation in the body. If you're making coffee, drink it black. If you want something to replace your non-dairy creamer, try almond, coconut, cashew, or oat milk, or organic creamers from grass-fed cows. Number 4. Instant noodles. Instant or quick noodles are popular all over the world. They're simple to make and only take a few minutes to prepare. Unlike full, fresh meals, packaged foods like quick ramen noodles have no real antioxidants and phytochemicals, which have a positive impact on your health. Here's a good rule of thumb. When something has the term instant in its name, it's probably something you should avoid. Most of the time, the food is stripped down to remove some of the fiber along with everything else your body needs. Furthermore, the sodium in instant noodles is particularly high. They contain monosodium glutamate, MSG, which has its own set of issues. For those of you who don't know, it's a flavor enhancer that's used in cooking. The problem is this chemical is addictive, which makes us keep coming back for more. Before we move ahead, here's another video you might like. Watch and learn about the 13 best anti-aging foods everyone should eat. Now back to our talk on the foods you should avoid. Number 5. Pastries, biscuits, and cakes. There are things you need to eat in moderation. The packaged versions typically contain processed sugar, refined wheat flour, and additional fats. Shortening, which contains harmful trans fats, is also sometimes used. Trans fats have been associated with heart disease, inflammation, and bad cholesterol. These sweets may be tasty, but they contain a lot of preservatives and empty calories. Shortening in particular has a lot of calories and no useful nutrients. Instead, use healthier options such as olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. If you're a sucker for a good dessert, go for Greek yogurt, fresh fruit, or dark chocolate. These are much better for you than sweets full of processed sugar. Number 6. Breakfast cereals high in sugar. Much like peanut butter, most of us were introduced to breakfast cereals as small children. For many of us, that love has not gone away. If you're an avid lover of Fruit Loops, you need to think hard about how much you're eating. Sugary breakfast cereals are worse for you than you think. Many popular cereals make spectacular health claims or attempt to promote the most recent eating fad. The bad news about breakfast cereals is that high sugar intake, especially in the morning, raises the risk of obesity, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other chronic health concerns. You'll be surprised to know that most cereals have higher amounts of sugar than sweets and desserts. Added sugar may be the single most harmful ingredient in the modern diet. Most people are eating far too much of it. Number 7. Potato chips and fries. I'll admit, when I'm craving a snack, there's sometimes nothing better than a small little bag of potato chips. But I try to end it with that one bag. Any more is overdoing it. Whole, white potatoes are particularly nutritious. However, the same cannot be said about French fries and chips. Not only are they heavy in calories, it's very easy to overeat them. Several studies have linked fries and chips to weight gain. These foods may also include high levels of acrylamides, carcinogenic compounds that form when potatoes are fried, baked, or roasted. While chips are delicious, they contain far too many calories for a single serving. An ounce of normal potato chips carries around 152 calories along with 10 grams of fat. This means just a few handfuls can put you over the 500-calorie line. If you're craving a bag of chips, do your best to practice discipline and stick to only one serving. Not only will your body thank you, you'll also feel in control. Number 8. Low-fat yogurt. Yogurt can be quite beneficial to your health, but most of the brands sold in supermarkets are unhealthy. They are frequently low in fat but high in sugar to make up for the flavor. Studies prove that products labeled light or low-fat may contain more sugar than regular kinds. Contrary to popular belief, many yogurts do not contain probiotics. They are frequently pasteurized, which destroys the majority of the microorganisms. You can choose full-fat normal yogurt with live or active probiotics. Buy options associated with grass-fed cows if possible. Number 9. Fried foods. To begin, fried meals are often coated in batter or flour before being fried. When meals are cooked in oil, they lose water and absorb fat, increasing their calorie count even more. Fried foods are heavy in fat, calories, and salt because of the oils used during frying. Many of these oils contain trans fat, which can elevate your levels of bad cholesterol. While you might not think it's a big deal at first, high levels of bad cholesterol will cause your arteries to clog up with plaque. This process is known as atherosclerosis, which commonly leads to heart disease. While our everyday diet contains a lot of junk food, you can still eat healthy if you avoid the processed, high-sugar foods. You'll feel so much better health-wise. Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more diet-related videos, shall we? Here's what you need to know. Check out 9 foods you should never eat. Or how about 21 unhealthy foods that should never be in your kitchen? Go ahead, click one. Or better yet, watch both and learn how better food choices can increase your health. Are you eating a lot of these foods? Let us know in the comments below.